Hey guys, welcome back to Hemorrhoids.net. The big news, which I'm sure you're already aware of, is Google Plus has been released on a limited basis. I'm lucky enough to have got an invite. I've sent quite a few out. If you need one, let me know. But I'll give you a look at the Android app. One of the things that I like about it is just how sort of clean it is, how sort of neat, I suppose. It's not overly complicated by any means, as we can see from the sort of main menu page. We have notifications at the bottom, and then we have the sort of 5 main menu options here. So if we hit on profile, you would see all of my posts. If you see stream, we see all of the people I follow. So it's kind of a mix between Twitter and Facebook. You can follow pretty much anyone you want, and you can discuss posts they make underneath kind of Facebook style. So you follow like Twitter, but you discuss like Facebook, which I think is kind of the best of both worlds, really. Again, it's still very neat, very clean. If there's any pictures, it does seem a little slow at times. I mean, I'm on Wi-Fi here, and it took a while to load up. Also, it starts off a lot of times zoomed in, kind of full screen, which I suppose looks nicer in some ways, but it doesn't give you the whole picture look. But then you can slide it up to see everyone's comments underneath. So again, it's very well coded, I think. Works very smooth. So that's the stream. Also, if you can see at the top there, you get nearby and incoming, as well as your circles, which we'll move on to in a moment. So if I go nearby, it literally just shows people that are near. So I'm not following them, they're no one I know particularly, they're just people that are near me. Slide back to my circles and I slide across and I get incoming. So this, my understanding is, if someone's following you but you're not following them, this is the incoming. Which is kind of interesting, you know, because some people, you get an email or you get a notification, so and so has added you, and you're thinking, oh, I'm not sure who that person is, I won't add them just at this point, I don't know what they're going to be like. You can keep an eye on the incoming stream, and if you like what you see, you can follow them. You know, I have added a couple of people that way, because they've added me, probably Android based, but I don't know who they are, so I've waited. I like their posts, so I've added them to my own streams. You can also obviously share your post from here. You can take a picture to go into the post, or you can check in like you would on Google Maps. So let's move on to circles. I assume you probably know what circles are. The thing with Facebook, for example, and I suppose Twitter, everyone gets grouped. Everyone's got the same permissions, basically, pretty much. So everyone either sees it or they don't, or you don't get to specify where people are. But in this, you can say, okay, these are people I work with. These are families, these are celebrities, these are biker friends, Android developers. You get to say specifically who they are. So when we come to make a post, at the top, so initially it starts off just as, right, let's go into all your circles. But you can make it totally public so anyone can see it. You can put it to extended circles, which I think means circles of people in your circles. You can have it just everyone in your circles is what we're on at the minute, or you can be specific. So if it's if I'm just saying who wants to go out for a ride today, I can just show the bikers. If I tap that one and undo that, they're easy bikers. You can add multiple, so you could put bikers and family or whatever, and it will have them up there, and they would be the only people that see this particular post. I would kind of like sort of a Venn diagram situation, I suppose, where I would want, so I might have a lot of biker friends or a lot of Android friends or tech friends, but I want to send a message to just those that I actually know within that thing, within that circle. So I would like to be able to cross friends and another like bikers or Android, so just the people in that bit in the middle that apply to both the circles, but that's not possible. Well, yet anyway. You never know. They might implement it. I have sent feedback saying it'd be quite good to be able to do that. You can go to Photos, and this will, in the top left corner, will be all the photos just from people in my circles. Photos I've added. You get the little comment bubble underneath if people have commented on it. And just like we saw before, you can go into that particular photo. Oh, tasty. And you can see the comments just by scrolling up. You possibly, that pretty much fills the screen, so that's fine. Photos of me, so I've tagged them in Picasa or on the website. Oh, you see that rotates through. My own albums. Now, I've been using Picasa for a long time. I understand a lot of people have only just started using it because of Google+, but I've had it for a long time. I paid the whole $5 for 20 gigs of space, so I can upload a lot of photos. And again, it's all very neat, it's very clean, it's very, I think it just looks great generally. I much prefer the look of this to other things, like the Facebook app perhaps. So it's my trip to Barcelona last week. Now the other great thing, how safe it is for me to go in photos from my phone. Oh yeah, I was playing the Fall Down the Stairs game, whatever it's called. As you take a picture, that's the Octopus 8 in Barcelona. As you take a picture, you can have it set so that it immediately uploads it to Google+. It doesn't share it, it stays private, so no one can see it. So if you are taking like odd pictures, I don't know what you might be doing, but it's not like everyone all of a sudden sees whatever you just took a picture of. But it stores it somewhere safe, basically. So if I was then to drop my phone in the sea, that photo is already safe. All my photos are already safe. You can share them, so you see there's tick boxes underneath, and it says select photos to share. You can set up a variety of parameters. So I wouldn't really want it uploading these over 3G, my data connection. If a photo is 2 or 3 meg, and I go on a bit of a photo spree, very quickly I'm going to run out of my 500 meg limit. If you're lucky enough to be unlimited or have a few gig, then yeah, if I were you, I would have it just store them safe straight away. So mine's set to only sync on Wi-Fi. I've got about 300 pictures on this phone, because obviously I just transfer them one phone to the next, so they all build up, and it took about 6 or 7 hours to sync them the first time. But yeah, I think that's a very clever addition to the app. The other thing we have here is Huddle. So within that, you can send a message to any particular circle. So if I put in Android, oh wait, that's not my circle anymore, sorry. So you have specific people, but you can say, I think it's called Tech. So Tech Folk. I then say, hey guys, testing, blah blah blah, and all 25 people in that get this Huddle chat basically. And I could do it now to see whatever, but no, I won't disturb people. Yeah, so it's group texting, group messaging, but it's quite effective. I tried it with the other guys in Hamadroids, Raju and Ali. It was a little slow for them to get the notification the first time, but then once they were in, and this was the first time they'd used it ever, but once they were in, it was instant. If they replied to it was there straight away. The notifications are quite good as well, just in that it's very quick. You tap on it, it goes straight to the post, the comment, the picture, whatever it was. Or if it's a person, it goes straight to them. The only thing there, if you hit back when you've got the notifications up, it takes you right back out again, which seems a little odd to me. It should drop it down, but you have to press done instead. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Google Plus on the whole, I'm really liking it, I'm not a big fan of Facebook at all. I haven't really used it properly for probably a good year or so, much preferring Twitter. But Google Plus was won me over in a big way. The web version, I've ordered a new video webcam, because there's another thing called Hangout. So you'll see in your stream, it'll say so and so has created a Hangout, or so and so is hanging out with these 4 people, whatever. You click join, and you basically join a live web chat. with your cameras all going or whatever. I haven't tried that just yet, unfortunately. Like I said, I'm waiting for my new webcam to come because my one doesn't seem to want to install on Windows 7. But yeah, I mean, I think it's fantastic. Then the app, for being the first sort of first version, I suppose, really, is a fantastic app. It's not as flashy as many, but I like the nice, clean, smart look of it. That's really it for me from the moment. So, like I say, ask questions in the comments, I'll let you know. I would imagine it's going to be open to everybody. When I've seen July 31st as kind of a deadline for when it'll be free for, open to anybody to use. But at the same time, I'm seeing figures like there's 10 million people using it already. So it's not. It is quite wide as a kind of beta testing goes right now. But yeah, let us know if you need an invite. I'll try and help you out. HomeOfJoys is on there. I'll put the link in the notes underneath. My name's Andy. HomeOfJoys.net.